Still in the National Assembly, but looking at the Green Chamber now, the House of Representatives has commenced consideration of a bill to repeal the Electoral Act 2022 and enact the Electoral Bill 2025, with lawmakers favorably disposed to electronic transmission of results from the polling unit to INEC's result viewing portal. National Assembly Correspondent Mitaire Ikpen reports that the House is yet to pass the medium-term Expenditure Framework and Fiscal Strategy paper for 2026 to 2028.
The House Committee on Supply, chaired by Speaker Tajuddin Abbas, deferred consideration and passage of the medium-term expenditure framework to enable the House Committees on Finance and National Planning find a common ground with the executive on oil price benchmark projections.
The committee recommends that the projected crude benchmark price of 64.85, 64.30, 65.50 per barrel for 2026, 2027 and 2028 respectively be reduced to $60 for 2026 per barrel.
It is our work and responsibility to determine where do we accommodate the shortfall. Because there is an apparent shortfall here. If we calculate, we will no longer have 54-point-something trillion as the total budget.
Consideration of proposed amendments to the Electoral Act 2022 generated robust debate among lawmakers as they meticulously examined key provisions. The proposed Electoral Bill introduces stronger provisions in the use of technology to improve the credibility and transparency of elections, while also proposing stiffer penalties for declaration of false results.
A collection officer commits an offense if he intentionally collects or announces a false result is liable a conviction to imprisonment for a term not less than 2 years. Mr. Chairman, I want to suggest to make it 5 years, considering the gravity of the offense.
The electoral officer is punished by this clause. But what about the beneficiary of this negligence?
The presiding officer shall electronically transmit the results from each unit to the RF portal in real time, and such transmission shall be done simultaneously with the physical collation of results to the world level.
And such transmission shall be done after the prescribed Form EC8A has been signed and stamped by the presiding officer.
So if the electoral fails, is it eligible for the officer to transmit manually?
The Electoral Bill consideration is expected to be concluded this week. Meanwhile, the House says it is set to commence robust oversight and scrutiny of all treaties, agreements and memoranda of understanding entered into by Nigeria in a bid to protect national interest.
Why this matters to Nigerians: treaties affect everyday life, job creation, trade, taxes, infrastructure, and foreign investment.
The review of national treaties and agreements is expected in the coming days.